Kiting the enemy, a strategic maneuver in gaming. Hello and welcome, English learners. Today, we're going to explore an interesting phrase from the world of gaming: kiting the enemy. This term is not just a gaming jargon, but it's also a great example of how English evolves and adapts to different contexts. Let's dive into what it means and how you can use it in your conversations. Kiting the enemy is a strategy used primarily in video games, especially in the context of role-playing games, RPGs, or strategy games. The term kite in this context is used as a verb, and it means to draw or lead an enemy around, much like how one might control a kite in the wind. The key here is maintaining distance while leading the enemy. The term kiting comes from the imagery of a kite flying in the air, tethered by a string. In games, it refers to a player drawing an enemy away from their original position or keeping them at bay. The player does this while often causing damage, much like controlling a kite at a safe distance. This tactic requires skill, timing, and understanding of the game mechanics. In gaming, kiting is a tactical maneuver. It is often used when a player is facing a stronger opponent or when they need to manage multiple enemies at once. By kiting, a player can avoid direct confrontations, minimize damage, and strategically weaken the enemy. It's a perfect example of brains over brawn. While kiting the enemy is predominantly a gaming term, its concept can be metaphorically applied to real life. For example, in a business context, it might mean strategically managing a difficult client or situation without direct confrontation. It's about control, patience, and strategy. If you want to use this phrase in English conversations, remember it's best suited for informal contexts. You can say, "I had to kite the client until we were ready with the proposal," implying you manage the situation strategically. It's a playful way to describe handling something or someone challenging. And there you have it. Kiting the enemy is not just a gaming term but a vivid expression that can add color to your English conversations. It illustrates the dynamic nature of language and how terms from specific fields can become part of everyday vocabulary. Hope you found this video helpful. Happy learning, and see you in the next one.